Alright, so this is my first proper video, and today we're going to be talking about my chest and back routine out of my 3-day routine. So the day after chest and back would be arms and shoulders, and then the last remaining day would be legs and abs. So let's just state 3 quick rules first. Firstly, we don't ego lift, that causes injuries and shit. We don't want to do that. So we do not ego lift. Secondly, we only push to failure on the last set. The initial sets, we do not push to failure. And last rule, we go for a deep stretch sometimes. We don't always have to go for a deep stretch. Alright, that's it. Alright, so the first exercise we have for chest is flat bench. Now, I know some people don't like flat bench. It's technically not optimal, but it's still a really good workout regardless. I enjoy it. And I only do it for 2 sets of 6 to 8 reps. And the most important part when it comes to flat bench is just to maintain good form, because it can cause a lot of injuries and it's pretty risky also. And obviously don't ego lift. Here's a video of me doing flat bench press, and we are doing about 12.5 kgs on each side. So not the most impressive, but as a beginner it doesn't really matter. I hear that some beginners actually struggle to feel their chest when doing flat bench, so I guess some tips can be like, think about moving your elbows together, not like physically doing it, but mentally. And yeah, here I am going to failure. This is my last set. And boom. All right, then my second favorite exercise is probably incline dumbbell press. Now, this is a classic. Everyone does this, and we all know why we do incline, and it's pretty much just to target the upper chest. Alright, so here's a video of me doing incline dumbbell press. So as you can see, when I do incline dumbbell press, I like to keep my elbows at an angle. It kind of just helps me feel my chest a little bit more. And I do it for about 3 sets, 8 to 10 reps. I think that's like the perfect range. Kind of go for a bit of a deep stretch here. Alright, so I think now we're approaching like the final few reps. Yeah, there it is. So at the end, I like to throw in some partial reps. And the final exercise is a chest fly. And I do those for about 2 sets of 6 to 8 reps, or 2 sets of 8 to 10 reps. So here's me doing chest flies. I mean, I really like these because you can actually feel your chest pretty good when doing them, especially if you're a beginner. So yeah, here's me doing them. This is my last set. I'm struggling a lot, as you can see. It's pretty easy to get a deep stretch with chest flies also, if you do like getting a deep stretch. All right, there, and now we're done. Alright, so now we have back. We have completed chest, which was about 3 exercises. So firstly, we have pull-ups, which I don't have a video for, unfortunately. But I mean, you can imagine what a pull-up looks like. I don't need to show it to you. Then secondly, we have T-bar rows. And usually I use like a narrow grip, which helps target like the lats mostly. So here's the T-bar row. I think I do about 3 sets of 8 to 10 reps using 17.5 kgs here. If I increase the weight, I do less sets, less reps. And here we go. What I like to do sometimes is I like to let my shoulders round around the pillow. So it gives me like a deeper stretch. All right, and now we're done. And then my third exercise is wide grip mid rows. So this is for your upper / mid back. Alright, so here we have wide grip mid rows. Now I low-key like these, but I don't like this video because I'm kind of ego lifting here. I'm not really too stable. I'm going for a deep stretch, kind of rushing a little bit. So not the best video, but take it as a way of, to know what not to do next time. But pretty much I do about 3 sets of 8 to 10 reps, just about that much. And as you see, I'm struggling here, and then boom. And the final back exercise is shrugs. And Alright, so now we got shrugs. The way I do is a little different. I don't just do it standing. I do have some chest support, which kind of helps me stabilize a little bit. And for shrugs, I do way higher reps. I do like 12 to 14 reps. I feel like when I do lower reps, it kind of hurts my neck a little bit. I don't know if that's just me, but here I am going to failure. And then just a few more reps. I feel like with shrugs, you can kind of get out a few more partial reps, like not full reps, and then done. And that's pretty much it. So the reason why I do a lot of back exercises is because the back is a really big muscle. It's pretty much it's technically one muscle, but you could sort of categorize it into 3-4 different muscles, like the mid back, the upper back, the lats. So yeah, and that's pretty much it. Thank you guys for watching so much. I hope you can subscribe and like. I think I'm gonna put my new Instagram in the bio. If you could go follow, I'd appreciate it, and see you guys later.